number 2 team in the country, NC State, playing host to St. Mary's. 2,800-mile trip for the Gales. We welcome you here courtside. Ernie Myers, Daron Vaught with you. NC State, Ernie, coming off of their first conference game of the season at Pitt, a massive win, and they did it mainly because of the 3-ball. Back at the Q on the campus of High Point University, it is time for the championship game of the Roman Legends Classic, presented by Old Trapper here on ESPN+. We welcome you courtside. I'm Daron Vaught. He is your favorite college basketball analyst's favorite college basketball analyst.
Who, me?
Stan Luter. We get to crown a champion today, Stan.
Nothing better than championships.
We welcome you courtside here at the Cobain Center. He's Matt Matheny. I'm Daron Vaught. Matt, this one becomes very important, as all games in conference competition do, because these two teams, as well as others fighting for positioning within the conference standings, the top 4 seeds get byes come conference tournament time.
It's mid-February now, and we're closing in on March, and
it's the final day of V-Week at ESPN, and our partnership with the V Foundation highlights the urgent need for cancer research and the elimination of racial disparities in cancer outcomes. You can learn more and help support by visiting v.org/donate. 100% of your donation goes directly to cancer research. Look at that. I know that guy. That's Ernie Myers, number 3-1, back in the day with the cardiac pack.
Yeah, man, that was an unbelievable time. He was a great coach and, taught me a lot about life.
He's Stan Luter. I'm Daron Vaught. We say that a lot. I know. I get it. They've got the graphic. They know who we are by now.
Hey, they might not.
They might not. That's
Tell
fine
them again.
if they
Tell them
don't.
again who we are.
He's Stan Luter. Stan the man, we like to call him. Stan, 15-point lead for Division III Guilford. Back courtside with you at the Cobain Center.
I can't
Stan
get this
and
right.
Daron.
This bothers me. I mean, look at this.
Maybe Santa Claus can help out.
Santa, can you help me with my headset, please?
That's all he wants for Christmas.
That's all I want for Christmas. I've been good, though. Thank you, Santa.
What do we have
I've been
here?
good.
Oh, a
Been
candy
real good.
cane. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Be
Merry
safe.
Christmas to you.
My best to Rudolph.
That was not scripted. For the viewers at home who think we planted that was not planned for Santa to come
my
along.
Christmas, all I want for Christmas is my tooth. You've got this. Anyway, he's got a great job, too.
He does. He does. We've got Mariah Carey playing in the building.
I can't get
Santa's
this
here.
straight. It doesn't matter. Let's go. Let's go. What are we talking about, basketball?
We're talking
right?
about stats from the first half,
Okay.
Stan. So let's have a look at those and see how they match up between FAU and High Point, as it's 27-26 in favor of the Owls. How about that? Daron Vaught, Matt Matheny back with you at the half, 25-19. Campbell leads. We're having a hard time staying in our one chair, Matt, right? I mean, he just stacked up 15, 20 of them.
the most terrifying halftime show I've ever seen. He had about 15 chairs, and he was at the top and did a handstand.
A handstand, too, right?
Holy cow.
We watched. It was a terrifying break. I'll have you know that. It was also a slightly terrifying first half for High Point. Only 19 points on the board. BG, Arms might be the only guy in all of NCAA basketball whose name is also something that he possesses, in that he has arms of an Adonis. Yes. He's a relatively built guy.
Sometimes names just work out perfectly, right?
And there's JMW, the three, after the crossover. Yeah, maybe the better way to put it is that Adonis Arms looks the most like his name. Yeah. Good recovery by Holt, stuck with him. Transition, the Austin!
Mark that highlight. Mark that one. That's sweet.
Zach Austin got up there, took the elevator all the way to the penthouse.
To the penthouse.
Hudson again, the handoff wasn't there. Has to go to Roberts, mismatch here against Sanchez. Out to the corner, and Johnson hits the three.
Evan Johnson getting the really stepped in and made some shots. Again, that came off dribble penetration by Williams.
5 points, matches the largest lead of the day so far for Georgia State.
Got to get out and contest that a little quicker.
Right, with 10 on the shot clock. They go underneath. Peterson Back out. Here's House, and it's in. Another
that's
try.
Nice. That's great, unselfish basketball.
Back to Rawls, 10 to shoot for Georgia State. He drives, and with his left, doesn't get it to go. Hudson reels it in and follows. Thompson with the cross on his Zunabor, switches hands and banks it in.
You don't reach in, you don't foul it. Then it would have been nothing.
Right. Williams hits the tail end again. Good thing we've got you to point all those things out.
No,
right?
nah. You'd figure that out without me. But it does make it clear because I'm simple about things.
That's true. There
foul, no foul.
House with a pro hop into some space. That's a nice move amongst 3 defenders. House gets the bucket.
House can elevate.
Just his second make from the field. He's 2 of 6 with 4 points. Another inlet for High Point, unsuccessful as Unabor tried to save it. Thompson, a step into the lane, nifty basket, puts it off the window.
Tough shot by Thompson. Childress got back defensively.
We'll step away from that in particular and call it a heady move. Here's Austin for 3. Oh, he has had some kind of a night. Zach Austin now a new career high with 23. And a steal there. A run up for High Point. Randleman's fouled. He'll go to the line. 56-49 the lead for High Point at their brand new home venue, the Quabain Center, here on the campus of High Point University. This would be a big bounce back win for the Panthers following a loss to Gardner-Webb just a few days ago. But Drew Pember to the free throw line where he's been successful all season, including 4 of 4 tonight. Can't hit. It was just a 1-and-1.
There's a lot of energy in this building. High Point makes a couple plays, gets Asheville down even further. Do they have any fight back?
There's John Michael Wright, bumped and nearly banks it in. He'll get a couple at the free throw line.
Seems like every time that Asheville's gotten a little closer, High Point's been able to answer it. That would have been a big basket, but you put a really good free throw shooter at the line now. Again, you can extend the defense. You can extend this by making those free throws. And so, it's coming down 10-23, so it's the final half of the ball game. You make your free throws. You don't turn it over. You got a great chance now.
Right now, 2 for 3 at the stripe. He's got 13 to go with Jaden House's 18, Zach Austin's 16.
They bring both those bigs up high. Let's see if this is an ISO. Yeah.
Right, nearly picks it away, swats the rejection, and the foul looks like it's going to go against Zach Austin now. That's it. It's number 3 against him.
Well, let's take a look. Okay, I'm waiting.
I mean, he's beside himself. I think he might have a point. LJ Thorpe makes good on the first.
Let's take one more look here. I don't think he touches him. Did they call that on right?
The call was Zach Austin. It's his third.
That's what I was watching.
Here's Bryson Childress. The tray is in.
That's what he does. Toes the line, tickles the twine.
Thorpe out to Jude for the answer.
Wow.
In.
I didn't say the same thing again.
That's what he does.
Toes the line, tickling twine.
Some impressive shot making back and forth in this one.
But that basket by Childress should be able to open up a driving lane now for High Point.
Austin tries a 3 now, and it thuds. Transition, and Asheville had Jones think about the 3.
Remember, Austin's got the 3 fouls now. He's guarding Jude, who's a shooter.
Bryson Childress, number 12 there in white with 3 as well. Thorpe got right by Alex Holt, and he's fouled on his way to the hoop. That'll go against Bryant Randleman of High Point, his second.
And you just like the recognition of Thorpe. Saw that there was a lane there, the open side too. Just kind of look at book and they make a move and just attack the basket.
Thorpe 3 for 4, back to the line for 2 more.
You get to that point in time where you try to remind people of what's going on here. Time and score, possession arrow is going to go Astros' way. They've got 2 timeouts. The Panthers have 3. Free throw shooting, you know you got to be told, 72%, third best in the conference are the Bulldogs from Asheville. Number 12, 63% High Point.
2 for 2 for Thorpe. That one about as true as it gets. And now High Point looking to break the press into the front court. Couple of high screens for Randleman. Wheels it and in.
Second time tonight we've seen a shooter use the other side of the rim to protect and get a shot off. Great little English at the end of that. Gets you a basket there.
Jones against Randleman. Now Thorpe, the no look to the corner. Jones, tightly contested 3. Good defense by Randleman there. Right, blows by his man and is hacked on his way up to the rim. B.J. Marable charged with the personal. 2 shots on the way for JMW.
Marable was kind of caught in no man's land. High Point did a nice little thing, push the ball, then run a nice little transition set. When you get the ball to the guy who's so dangerous in one-on-one situations, not a lot Marable could do on that.
Wright's 5th free throw of the night rattles out. Off night for him thus far, 2 for 5 from the stripe.
This is a guy that normally shoots about 82, 83%.
7 for 7 last time out despite the loss to Gardner-Webb. It's the second though, so he's right at 50%. That's manageable. Right, some nights they're just not falling. He's been really good otherwise though. 14 points for John Michael Wright, 5 boards, a few steals, couple of assists to go with it. Thorpe for Asheville, backing down Peterson. Tried a trick shot, and Azunabor there for the board.
I think Peterson may have gotten it partially blocked that time. High ball screen action.
Randleman streaking and underneath Zach Austin.
From the pit house again. He likes living up there.
It's a nice place. Who could blame him?
Wow.
High Point leads by 10. Stepney has it knocked away, but recovers. Across to Thorpe. Again on Peterson, straight up, forces the miss. And Austin eventually comes down with it. And now the Panthers will hold up.
Try to do the isolation again. Little box low, rub the screener off your weak side, see what you can get.
The lob again! Austin cutting back door! Oh my!
Just keeps moving on up. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he was at the penthouse before. He is going to be in a deluxe apartment in the sky if he
the
goes any
sky.
higher. Asheville draws it back within 10. Stan, man, this one feels 67-57. That feels like a final score for this one. It's been so intense, and there's another steal for Asheville this time. And a foul called. An official's timeout. 10-point lead for High Point.
What's